Hi, good morning, everyone. Yeah, it's nice to be here. As I always say, this is one big, very happy family, and, it's always good to start your day being here amongst all of you all. So the topic given to me, as it says, is, how to become a referral magnet. And I just sort of put across some of my thoughts, basically coming out of the discussions maybe I may have had with you all, either in individual capacity or probably as a group whenever we met at your offices. And just to quickly tell you in terms of, I looked up on ChatGPT to say what is their definition of referral magnet. And it says to be a referral magnet, you need to build relationships with your customer so that they will want to refer others to use your services. Very, very logical, very, very common, but how many of us actually do it? Okay, that's the big question. And one dying question which I keep coming across whenever we all meet is, how do we grow businesses? How do I expand my business? How do I keep adding more customers? And a lot of people talk about, the potential of India, just 3 crore unique PAN investors, so many more outside. But how many of us have looked within our customer base to see if we could keep growing within the base of customers that we have? Now, actually, at the end of the day, you have to be a hook to your customer. Today, we all talk about, that banking system, banking RM sometimes end up mis-selling customers. We're so fair and transparent to our clients, and we tell them about where to invest. But what is that hook that, doesn't allow a customer to move away from a banking relationship? It's basically the bank account, okay? Because that's where his transactions and his money comes in. So you can't do much about it, but keep the banking to the bank. Everything else, can it not be taken up by you all? And besides mutual funds, what are some of the hooks that could compel the customer to keep coming back to you again and again? And that's what you will have to probably think about. How can we look at, adding on value-added services, which you could provide to your clients? For example, succession planning. What doesn't stop you from looking at, providing that as a value-add services to your clients? We might not be experts in succession planning or estate planning or, international taxation. But aren't there people with whom we could tie up who may not have any biases or are competitors to you? And you could look at providing those services to your customers. That's a great value add. Again, it will motivate the client to say that, why should I go looking out for someone else? My own friendly MFD partner is giving me these services. The other one thing which I think we make a lot of mistake is whenever we do portfolio reviews with customers, we always generally tend to spend time with the decision maker. 90% of the time the decision maker is a male. 10% cases it's the lady or the female of the house. But how many of us make an effort to see to it that let's involve the entire family? Maybe not every time, once a quarter, once every 6 months. When you're sitting with the decision maker, involve the spouse, involve the kids. They're also growing. Let them know what value add you're doing to the family. When they reach a certain age and then they come into working force, the chances are they will also want to start their investment journey with you rather than going and downloading Grow and Paytm money to start doing direct mutual fund investments. So, involve the family. Many a times there are decision makings which are compelled, like a family may have taken a decision to invest in a particular portfolio with a certain time goals in mind. Now, the moment in case for some reason market volatility leads to redemptions or they want to redeem, but if the spouse or the partner of the house had heard the entire decision-making process, chances are they will only compel and tell that, hey, did we not look at investing this money for this particular goal? Just because the markets are volatile, जल्दबाजी क्यों कर रहे हो? Investment जिसके लिए किया है वो रहने दो. So sometimes that hard selling member of you can actually be that partner of the family. The other thing is, sometimes it's all about how can we customize our offerings to the different kinds of customers. While though we offer mutual funds, but हर mutual fund का solution हर kind of customer के लिए सही नहीं होता है. Now, for example, this is a life journey of typically an investor. It could be a single person just joining the workforce. उसकी aspirations होती है which are very short term by nature. अभी अगर आप 25 साल के किसी नए बंदे से बात करो जो वर्कफोर्स में ज्वाइन कर रहे हो और उसको आप रिटायरमेंट जर्नी की स्टोरी देना शुरू करोगे तो वहीं सो जाएगा। बट उसको आप एंगेज कैसे करें? अगर उसको ये बोले 3 साल में बुलेट खरीदनी है, मैं बताता हूँ तेरे को तेरी बुलेट घर पे कैसे आएगी, दैट विल एक्साइट हिम। वो बैठ के ही विल वांट टू लिसन टू यू। So you have to tune ourselves to talking the way how they want to hear what you want to do. So so you have to customize your solutions, and that is how referrals bante. A 25-year-old kid, if he gets excited listening to your conversation, he will tell 5 of his friends in his office कि यार ये बंदा अपनी भाषा बात करता है, उससे मिल, बुजुर्ग है but समझता है अपने को क्या चाहिए लाइफ में. So that is what it is important. The second journey could be married people. Their aspirations again could be very medium term. Their medium, when I mean medium term, it could be यार अभी शादी हुई है, settle हुए हैं, घर खरीदना है. So you need to customize your solutions according to them. The moment the family comes in with kids, then your solutions have to become more longish. कि चलो अभी education के लिए planning करते हैं, retirement, I mean, शादी के लिए planning करते हैं. That becomes your customization. And obviously, if you have retired customers don't look for solutions. They only want you to help them service things. Because उन्होंने लाइफ में सब कुछ कर लिया है, उनके बच्चे सेटल हो गए, उन लोगों को किसी की जिम्मेदारी नहीं है, उनका जो पैसा है, all they require from you is servicing. That you help them take care of their transactions, take care of their servicing. So if we customize our solutions, that can automatically lead to more referral generation. Product offering को expand करिए. Why only? Besides mutual funds, it could be insurance, it could be health insurance, it could be probably like, business loans, personal loans. Again, we may not be experts in this field, but nothing stops us from partnering with people who could potentially provide you these products. Unique services, like a lot of us today, sell the SIP route. SIP, STP has become a brilliant mantra as far as our industry is concerned. Now, there can also be a possible that you could get challenged by some of your very informed investor कि मज़ा नहीं आता है, कुछ exciting नहीं है आपके advice में, वही आप simple SIP करने को बोलते हो 3 साल के लिए, 5 साल के लिए, 10 साल के लिए, उसके लिए मुझे आपकी क्या ज़रूरत है, वो तो मैं online भी पढ़ के वो SIPs कर सकता हूँ. Now, how do you create value in that particular aspect? I give this example of life insurance. Today, when anybody of us travels, if we need travel insurance, we don't need anybody to advise us. It is very simple to buy travel insurance on the web, online. You know which plan you want to buy, how much premium you will pay, end of the story. But try buying an endowment policy, try buying a health insurance policy online. You will not be able to buy. You won't understand only the product. That is why you need someone to come and sit with you to explain to you the product. So if you get challenged saying, अरे SIP इतनी simple चीज़ है, उसमें आपकी क्या ज़रूरत है? अरे, there are so many there are unique features of SIPs that you could, depending upon your customers, offer. Flex SIP, STP, top-up SIPs. These are all unique features and variants. The moment you start adding these bells and whistles to a customer's portfolios, he automatically will start seeing value, even in a very simple thing like an SIP. Getting referrals is, it's a good thing, and sometimes many of us, I think one of our biggest challenges is that we sometimes shy of asking for referrals, okay? But when we get a referral, don't assume it that अगर आपके client ने किसी को referral दिया है, तो by default आपके पास automatically आ जाएगा. Chances are that client किसी prospect को refer करता है, वो शायद आपको सीधा phone नहीं करेगा. पहले वो अपना खुद का due diligence करेगा. He may want to know about you. He will check with 2-3 more other people if he's aware about it. He will probably go and, if you have a website, he will go and read about you on the website, that what are his expertise, what are the skill sets that he brings in, is he digitally savvy, will he be able to provide my requirements. Once he's satisfied with this bit is when he'll probably make the call to you, and then tell you that XYZ person has asked me to come to talk to you or meet you. And how can we have a conversation? So for all of that to happen, it is important that, the presentation that you have in terms of the way how you put forth your business proposition or your business offering to potential customers becomes very, very important. He will probably meet you in the second stage, but your first identity will be something which is like someone is searching about you. It could be your profile, it could be your website, it could be about the way how you're presenting things. That could entice him to come to you. So let's not assume that just because a friend has referred that customer, by default he's going to come to you. People will always look at doing these things. The other thing, how many of us, maybe an annual affair, get our customers together in a room like this and, give them a presentation on a market outlook and get them to intermingle with one another. This can become a very big referral source. जब आपके 5 कस्टमर ऐसे किसी टेबल पे बैठे एंड एक दूसरे से बात करते हैं, और अगर एक कस्टमर ने दूसरे को अपनी जर्नी के बताया कि इनके साथ काम करके पिछले 5 साल में मेरी अपनी इतनी वेल्थ क्रिएशन हुई है, आई हैव क्रिएटेड दिस काइंड ऑफ वेल्थ by listening to this gentleman's advice, I have been investing with him for 15 years and I got my son's education done. That is all positive referrals which is just floating around a room of 40-50 people. So by doing one such activity or an event, depending upon the scale you want, the chances are that you're creating multiple referrals just in that room itself. You don't even have to go and ask for references. Automatic referrals will start getting over there. Whenever such an event happens, how many of us can maybe go and tell each of our clients saying that, sir, you are coming, bring 3 friends of yours along with you. And if they get you 2 or 3 of their friends to an event that you are probably planning on this scale, chances are when they keep hearing the positive stories about your achievements, your advice, your suggestions on the basis of which these customers have reached certain milestones of their portfolios, automatically you will get 3, 5, 10, 15 multiples of new customers who could potentially want to at least engage with you and start talking to you. Again, as I mentioned, in terms of if you've done a good job, please let's not shy away from asking our customers to give us a testimonial or a referral. You may not, if you want to keep your customers' identity gupt, do that. But there is no harm in telling a customer today, okay, sir, if you're happy with my services and my advice, can you tell 3, 4 good things about me? I want to put it on my website. Someone new comes, when he reads about positive experiences of other people, it automatically leads to you probably getting more and more new customers. And क्यों शर्माना? Why are we shying of asking? If you have done a good job, हक से मांगो. मतलब वो ओला और उबर वाला भी हमको कहता है ना 5 स्टार रेटिंग दे दो, फिर उसकी सर्विस अच्छी हो कि बुरी हो, वो बिंदास मांग लेता है हमसे कि भाई 5 स्टार की रेटिंग दे देना हमें. Now, why can't we probably not look to do that? If you include this as part of your presentation decks, your proposals, that testimonials from some of my happy customers, it just sort of gives a very positive feeling to someone potentially new that, hey, I'm probably going to be working with someone who has such a great fan following of different kinds of clients. Social media, I think the most efficient and probably one of the cheapest tools to amplify yourself. And I've just pulled out this data in terms of what's the kind of traffic that you're seeing across various sites like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube. Now, that is where a lot of known customers and a lot of unknown customers are going and trying to look for things and search for things about investments, how to start an SIP, what is it, how do we make a beginning. Now, if you're able to use this, in a very efficient manner, this can obviously become a very good source of referrals, because new people who are coming and searching, and if they find the data points that you're probably putting on these kind of social media is value add to them, they will definitely look to come searching for you. The other thing is we also have a lot of hidden talents of clients amongst ourselves only. So I'm sure many of you have doctor clients, lawyer clients, accountants, chartered accountants, people who are, great in their field of art. Now, why not look at probably doing conferences of your customers where your customer is only coming and presenting? Union budget went by. I'm sure in this room, collectively, all of us put together must have easily attended 300 webinars on union budget. Okay, how many of us probably said that, यार, I have a CA customer who's very smart. मैं उसको बोलता हूँ कि सर आप आके यूनियन बजट को demystify कीजिए. I will invite my customers. You please come and present to my customers what is your take on the union budget in a very simple manner. The ego of your chartered accountant customer goes up that, wow, you know, I'm getting so much of importance from my partner. And all your remaining customers also say, "Arey, great, this is, you know, such a nice value-add services." Potential, if you have probably a doctor client, you could probably look to do that. A doctor client talking to your own customers. Now, so you're leveraging on the strengths of your own base of customers. So if you probably look to do those kind of things, I think it can definitely help not only, you know, sort of being a hook to your existing base of customers, but them wanting to probably refer to you more and more new clients. The last part that I want to just quickly talk about is there is no, you know, probably you may also want to become like members of certain associations like Rotary Club, something which is local in your area. Like maybe someone from, if there are people from Agra here, there could be a shoe manufacturing federation over there. You may want to be members of such places because such networking locations will also probably help you get a lot of new customer referrals. So that's all at my end, friends. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.